This is Jen Judkins with Teaching Forward. This is part 2 in a short series of videos on the Flubaroo add-on. This video covers the additional features beyond the basic auto-grading features of Flubaroo covered in part 1 in our series. This tutorial will cover the rescoring of quizzes and focus on emailing student results and feedback. This includes emailing scores to students as well as written feedback, and the use of help tips which provide feedback for specific questions, as well as how to resend emails to individual students. Let's get started. So once you've done the basic grading of the assignment, there may be some additional features that you want to take advantage of. One of those is the ability to regrade an assignment. This may be needed if you discover an error associated with your answer key. If you need to change your answer key and regrade the assignment, what you would need to do is toggle from the grades view back into the submissions view. Make the change to your key, and then go back to add-ons, Flubaroo, regrade the assignment, and it will rescore the assignment against the new key. Once you've graded the assignment, you may want to share grades and/or feedback with students. There are a few options within Flubaroo to do this. First, go to the Add-ons menu, access Flubaroo, and you'll see the menu of choices available to you. You can email the grades as well as add help tips so that when you do email student grades, they have additional tips associated with each question to guide them towards the reason why they may have gotten that information incorrect. So before you email student grades, you may want to add help tips to the questions. So to do this, you hit Edit Help Tips, and it will toggle you back to the student submission page where it will put you in the second row of the spreadsheet. It's in this row that you can add tips to the spreadsheet, and these tips will be sent to the student when they look at the individual question item numbers. They'll be able to see the help tips that you insert. So for example, here I can add a comment so that when the student views the information about this particular question, it would offer them this hint. When you're ready to email student grades, simply go to Add-ons, Flubaroo, Email Grades. A menu of choices will give you some options for emailing student grades. First, you will need to select the email address from the columns that are available. And you can toggle whether students receive a list of questions and scores along with an answer key or not. If you don't want them to see that information and just want them to receive their score, then you can just send a message that lets students know, here is your grade for our quiz. And when I hit continue, the students will receive an email of their grade. What will happen is Flubaroo will mark each student's name with an X next to their name to indicate that the grade has been emailed back to students along with their grade. If I wanted to send student feedback, I can do this by filling in information here in the student feedback column. I can plug in information like a link to a website that might be helpful. I can make specific comments to the student. And I can go ahead and do this for some or all of my students so that now when I email the grades, that feedback is added to the email sent to the student. This concludes our video on Flubaroo Advanced Options. Thanks for watching. For this and other tutorial videos, check us out online at teachingforward.net.